Apart from telling Dan that I am, in fact, pregnant again, we do not discuss it any more than is necessary. We are neither of us ready to look it in the eye yet. If we have to mention it at all, we only allude to it, signalling our conjoined fear and hope through nods, half glances, and brisk hand squeezes. Any sentence about the pregnancy almost always begins, if. Never when. If this, then that. If that, then this. If. For the first week of the pregnancy, I do precisely nothing about it. When 7 days are up, I allow myself to take another test, a digital one, which will estimate how many weeks along I am. As has become something of a ritual, I send down a photo of the positive test stick. "Whose is it?" he replies. It wasn't really funny the first time, but there is something comforting about the recurring joke, a tiny fragment of us salvaged from before, when pregnancy still felt normal, easy, even fun. To be pregnant again after previous miscarriages is to live, very consciously, at the fork of two alternative lives. You try to think as little as possible about what's going on inside your body, while, of course, thinking about it all the time. Alive or dead, baby or miscarriage. In every possible scenario, you plan for the two outcomes. To a certain extent, you are forced to buy into both possibilities simultaneously. You cannot truly believe it will work out, but you have to proceed as though you are pregnant anyway, until a scan proves otherwise. Alive and dead. Schrödinger's fetus. You treat yourself as your own personal research study, a sample of one. Perhaps you take a different brand of prenatal vitamin this time, or you do different exercise, you do no exercise at all, you drink less caffeine, you drink no caffeine at all. You are more careful, or you are less careful because you've been unimpeachably careful before, and look at where it got you. Mostly, though, you just wait. I don't phone our GP, because I know that if I do, they will want me to make an appointment to book in for antenatal care, setting in motion a chain of appointments and scans I might only have to cancel again in a few weeks. I've attended such appointments before, only to find out shortly after that the baby has died. Indeed, in all likelihood, was already dead as I filled in forms with a cheerful midwife. I also do not start browsing for baby clothes or maternity dresses. In the event of another miscarriage, I do not want to scent a trail for adverts that will stalk me across the internet, long after Googling, bleeding, 8 weeks pregnant. A red flag that internet company algorithms are apparently oblivious to. Instead, I bury myself in work, ignoring the familiar fatigue that begins wrapping itself around my muscles and slowing the connection speed of my brain. Yet I continue to keep score, turning over the numbers in my mind as if updating a site safety card for my own body. 5 days without incident, 6 days without incident, 10 days without incident. When I need something to take the edge off, I do another pregnancy test and try to take heart in the stripes of dye that are darker and more confident than they were the last time I tested. When the end of 1 week ticks over into the next, I search for comfort in the window of another digital test, which confirms that pregnant 1 to 2 weeks has turned into pregnant 2 to 3 weeks and then pregnant 3 weeks plus. A knot of something akin to determination tightens each time, a feeling that a small hurdle has been cleared, although I also know these tiny achievements could still amount to nothing. The clenched holding pattern Dan and I now find ourselves in is so unlike the first time we found out we were expecting. And yet, the dates of this 5th pregnancy mirror that first one so closely, it's unnerving. I found out about both in mid-autumn, which means a July due date. Not that I look up the exact date this time using an online calculator. I don't need to. The maths is still imprinted. And this time, there will be no dates for the diary, no names, no using the word baby. In this way, what we are experiencing is a shadow pregnancy, the dark twin of our first. Back then, all I'd felt had been an uncomplicated joy.